Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. As you can tell by the title, this is the second move-in vlogs. Today is Monday the 1st of Feb and we have been painting a bit more today, so we're finishing off the first coat in the other bedroom. I've unpacked a few more things. I've actually cooked some pasta here for the first time, which was fine, so I figured out, how to use like the hob and the oven situation here. I've got a bit of cleaning up to do, but obviously we've still got all this mess in the middle of like boxes and stuff from all of our appliances. But we brought some more stuff up today. I went to Asda and got like our towels and flannels. I got a dustpan and brush, a mop, a measuring jug, a can opener, but I still need to find like a dish draining thing that you put on the side of your sink to drain all your plates off, and a cutlery holder for the drawer, but our drawers are quite narrow. They're quite small, so I haven't found one yet. It's coming along. I'll show you the bedroom because I don't think I've really showed you. Obviously yesterday we managed to get the bed, the chest of drawers, Jack's mattress here. So we've got a few bits in, but obviously we're not like ready to actually move in and live here. We're just finishing off painting, and then I've got like some skirting boards to do and painting Jack's chest of drawers. But if I show you, this is the bed at the moment. So my bed's here, and then I've got like a load of my stuff that was from under my bed there. I brought a couple of like bits and bobs, and then this was Jack's chest of drawers, that the drawers are in the other room, but we have to paint this white with probably a matte paint first and then like a satin wood on top. But yeah, this kind of stuff. We've got like a little mirror to paint white as well. That's what it's looking like at the moment. Obviously we've got a little bath mat and our bathroom in here. Who's being groomed? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Oh my god. So fluffy. So fluffy. So I am back home, my house, my mum's house, whatever you want to call it now. Packing up some more bits. I've basically just emptied these drawers because we're going to try and fit them in the back of the car. Hopefully with the seats down they'll be fine. And then because these ones are a little bit smaller, they should be able to fit in like my car or Jack's car another time. My desk taken apart should be able to fit in the back of my car. And then it's just kind of like clothes and like computer and stuff that'll just have to be a little bit more safe. But I'm going to wait until that internet is up on Thursday to even take like any of that, because I do want to start editing. I've got some obviously these videos to edit. It's just so much more hectic than, I don't know, I thought it was going to be. Like so much back and forth, and obviously we're very lucky that it's not too far away, so we didn't have to like try and organise one massive trip, but at the same time like I kind of wish we did. But obviously there's more painting to do, so we don't want to take like tons of things down, but just like the main bits, because if we can start living there, obviously at some point this week mainly, then that's obviously kind of better. But then I've got a little bit more shopping to do tomorrow. I don't really know where else to try, but I need to go and get the cutlery holder for the drawer. I need to get the drain, I don't know why I keep calling it a drain, the sink dish drainer, whatever you, I don't know, whatever you call it. And a few other bits like the utensils and stuff, like a spatula, ladle, potato masher, cheese grater, things like that. I got the towels earlier, and I think depending on like what we take down now, I think Jack might be seeing if his TV fits in this car, because that's like, it's a big TV, like a big curved TV, so they've had to take it off his wall brackets and find the little stand for it, because it can just go on the floor for now. But yeah, we'll see if that kind of sits there and works. I think we're just happy with the kitchen and the living room now. We don't really need to paint over it again unless we do a coat of like actual kitchen type paint on the kitchen wall. Yeah, so my clothes are going to stay here for now, and I think I'm going to start bagging those up tomorrow. But I've just started taking some of my shoes and putting them all in this box. Then I've got some stuff on the landing. I've got to obviously clear all of this, but this is what we're going to try and take. I think I'll leave that box for maybe another day, but I'm basically, yeah, taking all of that, and then all my makeup stuff that came out of that and my hair stuff from the bottom is already there. So yeah, see what we can do with this. So we're currently starting to paint these drawers. We've chosen different techniques. I've started with a paintbrush on this one. Jack's done a roller on that one, so they're gonna need a few coats, but we're not gonna bother with like the inside or anything, just the outside. And obviously we'll do this tomorrow, but there's marks on it at the moment from before, so I need to get some sandpaper to sand it all down first. But the matte paint is just gonna be, carry on, a first coat. So hopefully these can dry overnight, the drawers, and then we can do the rest tomorrow. We've just brought the TV up. Obviously all this crap's here, and we've brought some other drawers as well. But yeah, it's a bit messy, but we're getting somewhere. Oh, I'm tired. What's the time now? It's 9:15. Got home like 10 minutes ago from the flat. Jack dropped me off. We started painting the drawers, I think I showed you. Just the drawers for the chest of drawers. I think in a good couple of days we may be able to stay there, which is quite exciting. But yeah, I'm gonna sit here and eat my Cocoa Pops, catch up on some videos, and yeah, crack on with some more stuff tomorrow. Good morning everyone, it's Tuesday. I had another lie-in this morning. Should really stop doing that because I'm just getting used to staying in bed for way too long and my body is just aching so much. But I have gotten up, I've had my breakfast and a coffee, and I'm dressed. I've just put some like different clothes on to feel a bit more fresh because I'm going to pop to town again. I've got a few things to do, and my painting clothes are definitely looking more like painting clothes right now. So I've just popped them in a bag to keep in my car. But I need to go and get some keys cut. I need to pick up a few more things from like Wilko's and maybe pop back to Asda. And then I'm going to head down to the flat by myself to start painting the chest of drawers and sand down some of like the wooden skirting bits ready to put the primer on. But I'm not sure whether I'm going to get any help trying to do the second coat on the spare bedroom until later because my mum doesn't usually finish doing her work. Obviously she works from home still, but she's usually working till about like 3:30, so I don't know whether she'll be coming down this evening to maybe help a little bit with that just so we can get it done. And day after we can start building the wardrobes maybe. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm gonna head to town, get a few bits, and then I'll probably check in with you when I get to the flat. So I've got to the flat after running around like a headless chicken again and trying to find everything that I needed. But what I thought I would do, I know it's not clean, but well, it's not like really clean and tidy. Obviously there's so much to do, but I thought before I forget I will show you like the things that I've bought so far, and hopefully I can edit these vlogs like later this evening. Today is Tuesday, to get something up because I've got a little Shein haul that I needed to edit as well, but I just have not had the time to do anything. But this is a state that like the living room and kitchen is in, but I'll go through some of the utensils because I don't like spending a crap ton of money on things when you can get the same thing for so much cheaper. I don't know if I'll remember exact prices, but I'll see what I can go through with you. So that's how me and Jack left his chest of drawers yesterday. They were a little bit like different, so I went over this with paint strokes and then Jack used a roller on that. But we need to do like another coat or two, and then I've got satin wood to go over it with, and obviously I need to sand the top of that. This is obviously still all crap, but so if we start from here, obviously we've got like random stuff everywhere. But this is our microwave from Morphy Richards. This was from Argos. It's a really nice microwave actually, really shiny. 900 watt, and I want to say this was maybe like 50-60 pounds, I think. I'll see if I can link anything in the description of this video if you're interested. Then we've got this kettle that lights up blue when you turn it on, so it just does that and bubbles. But that's from Cookworks. I think that was maybe, I want to say 20 something pounds. I bought this kitchen roll holder earlier from Wilkinson's. It was like £2.50. I say Wilkinson's, it's Wilko's now, isn't it? £2.50. We've got some toilet blocks that I can't work out how to take the toilet off. Matcha that needs to be drained, but I've got some Zaflora in the sink at the moment. We've just got some bits and bobs here, so like hand soap, washing up liquid. There's like hand lotion. A reed diffuser from B&M. Then this is what I picked up from Wilko's as well, this drainer. I think it was about £3 or £4, I want to say.
and this is much more practical than the other ones I've seen because it's got more space here rather than like this taking up the whole thing. These glasses are from Wilko's as well. I picked up another 2 this morning because I have 2 already in there. They're like £1 each. I bought these ones from Wilko's as well. They were £1 each for the latte glasses. And then these normal drinking glasses were 50p each from Asda's. And then I've just got some martini glasses up there that my mum bought for me. This cupboard just has like tea and coffee stuff for now. Yeah, so I bought another 2 of those. This came with our cutlery, which was from B&M. It's a Russell Hobbs. So these are our cutlery sets. They are Russell Hobbs ones. I don't know whether you can even see that. This tray that fits our drawer very nicely, it's got like an extendable part here, was I think £1.50 or £2 from Wilko's earlier. Again, picked up a spoon from Wilko's, can opener from B&M. Then I've got like kitchen roll and foil. I've got candles from Ikea, and then like letters and leaflets. Our toaster again is from Argos, so I ordered the toaster, the kettle and the microwave from Argos, but this is a Russell Hobbs toaster, and I think it lights up as well. Yeah, it just lights up blue, but obviously we wanted a 4-piece toaster because both of us have toast quite a lot. And then I've got some tissues, a card from my mum. That is a bottle of Prosecco from Jack's cousin. This is our Russell Hobbs knife block, again from B&M. This was about £15–16. We've got like our big knives, bread knife, scissors, knife sharpener, cutting knives, steak knives. Then we've just got some gummy bears and biscuits that we've been snacking on. Another reed diffuser from B&M, some candles and sweets. You see that's our oven on hob. I need to like clean this with something properly. I've only given it a wipe over, but obviously it's all like stained and old, so I don't know what the best thing to like clean this with is. And this still has lots of smears on it that I can't get off either, so I need to give that another go at some point. But that is kind of like our main stuff here. And then our plate set is from Marks and Spencer's. This was about £19.50 for 4 bowls, one's in the fridge, 4 little plates, 4 big plates. I've got like my juicer up there, some alcohol that was at my mum's house. Then we got a pots and pans set here, again Russell Hobbs, but got it in B&M. That was about £35. I think again from B&M, £5 for 3 sets of Betty Crocker baking trays, and these are our like bins. And that's kind of pretty much what we've got here at the moment. I just need to paint these drawers again. I forgot to bring the sandpaper and satin wood, so I'm gonna go and clean all of the window things and give that a clean. And then I bought wood primer, which I got from Screwfix earlier, which is just like a wood primer before I can go in with satin wood, just to kind of block out any like varnish that might have been on that before. But then if I take you through, obviously this is the room that we did the first coat on yesterday. I don't know whether you can see, obviously it's still quite patchy in areas, but the skirting boards are like now a bit discoloured, so I think we might go over it in here, just because I know I'll be filming in here quite a lot. And obviously again, the thing I can start, so I'll just have to kind of tape these blinds out the way. But yeah, I'm gonna give the second coat a go at some point. Jack won't be back home tonight apparently, so I think it's just me and my mum that are gonna have to finish the second coat and do all the cutting in, and maybe start the skirting boards and like the brown bits. And then I'm gonna try and paint as much as I can of this chest of drawers. I kind of just cleaned the bathroom up a little bit and put some like toilet cleaner stuff and like a rim block in there for now. If I turn that on. Oh my god, I'm really sorry for my appearance in these blimmin' vlogs. Like, I look horrendous, but there's just no point in me like getting ready or doing anything really. But I've not long come home. We finished doing the, oh, what do you call it? I did a wood primer basically. I don't really know what I showed you, but where the brown bits were like under all the windows and stuff, I masked all that up, sanded it down a little bit and did the primer, and then that should dry by tomorrow so I can go over it with satin wood. We've done the skirting boards and then finished the coat of paint in the spare room. Now decided that we kind of need to do the skirting boards in the bedroom, so
gonna have to do that, maybe start that tomorrow. And we started on the skirting boards in the living room, but that'll probably finish tomorrow as well. The chest of drawers should be finished tomorrow because I'll do the last coats on the big unit, and then we can put that back in the bedroom maybe after we've done the skirting boards. I don't, my brain is absolutely fried. But I'm making some food downstairs. My mum had defrosted some chilli that we had in the freezer, so I'm just cooking some rice and some garlic bread to go with that, which I'm very excited about. And then I need to have a shower because I literally can't remember the last time I washed my hair. I think it was maybe like 5 days ago, 6 days ago, I don't even know. I also need to go to B&M in the morning to pick up a bathroom cabinet that I've seen that I really like. And again, I'll probably be there on my own for most of the day tomorrow, just pottering around doing bits and bobs. I don't know whether Jack's going to be home tomorrow. He's away this evening. I'm going to go and finish my food. Well, not finish making my food and eat it, have a shower and do some editing, but I will catch up with you in the morning. So I've been at the flat for a few hours now, and basically I've kind of finished the, well, not finished, but I went over what I did with the wood primer. If I showed you guys yesterday, wow, yeah, if I showed you guys yesterday the wood primer that I did on like these little sill bits by all the windows, obviously that had to dry overnight, and then I've gone over with a coat of satin wood that we use on the skirtings, but it might need another coat. So this is what that's looking like at the moment. So it did used to be like a dark brown kind of varnish thing, but obviously you can see there's a couple of like lines in it, so I might need to go over it again. But obviously then that's the same in the spare bedroom and the living room as well. And then what I've just been sat in here doing is like all of the skirting. So the walls haven't been painted in here, but I've been going over like these bits under the sink, all around here. Did that little bit there because they were very yellow. Also, if I look a little bit weird, I'm coming out with cold sores everywhere this morning. I've got one there, I think I've got two there. Like my lips are really chapped. I don't know what's going on, but they feel like it's like all around. So I don't know if it's just cold sores or I've had an allergic reaction to something. But my mum said it's probably obviously all the stress from the past few days, even though it's not been that stressful. I think I've just been doing so much. And I suppose stressing over things and like around paint and stuff. Yeah, it's really sore. That's what I'm dealing with at the moment. I have 4 cold sores, which is actually horrific. So I probably won't be filming much of my face today because I look like shit. But the Virgin Media is the people that we are with for our internet, but they actually run wires through properties rather than using like the little ports that are already in. So he's been here for a little while. He's just popped back down to his van to get like sealant. So he's nearly done. So we should have up and running internet, but this is what we ended up doing yesterday. Our time-lapse stopped abruptly before I even built it because my camera died, so I will show you guys more today because we've got another 2 to build. But I've brought my makeup drawers in and I'm just filling them up with kind of everything by here. So I'll probably just time-lapse me sorting this stuff out, and then when the guy is gone, I will show you guys a little bit more and just explain what's going on now.
So I'm just trying to reorganize kind of how my makeup drawers are laid out at the moment. So I've changed it up a little bit. So I've kind of got like all foundations, concealers, powders, bronzers, blushes, highlights, kind of just base stuff in here. And then this is mainly like so mascaras, eyeliners, eyebrows, my extra powder that didn't fit in there, some like eye serums, like my tools and glue, and then a few extra brow bits and tools in there. So I need to find something to kind of hold a few things in here. And then I'm just sorting out all my lipsticks to go back in this drawer, so all kind of like lip products. And then this one will be all like primers and skincare stuff in there. And then obviously as we go down, then I had like all my hair stuff, but I'm hoping to just like narrow everything down a little bit. And obviously then I've got like one of the big drawers with all of my eyeshadow palettes. But I have a lot of nude lipsticks. I've cleaned this out. I just need to clean all of my brushes in these tubs at some point. But Jack should be here soon for us to build the other two to go in this corner. And then this room is kind of nearly done until I bring my desk and stuff. But I've just moved the bed back in here. And I've put the fitted sheet on just to see. And Jack's got a really deep mattress, so this is about 30 centimetres, but the fitted sheet said it could fit up to 35, so I was like, oh, that'd be perfect. But I don't know how to get it to like stay fitted, but it's really, really soft. This was from Argos, I think. It was about £15 for like a good thread count double. But I think I'm just going to put my little grey ottoman together and put my blanket over it just as a bit of storage. I've just started painting a mirror that Jack brought, and I need to wait for this little bit of matte on the bottom of the chest of drawers to dry and then go over that with satin. All the drawers are done, it just needs to obviously finish that so I can put it back together. And I'm charging the hoover so I can hoover up in here and just tidy up a little bit as well. But yes, coming together, just need to get this sorted, and then this can kind of get out the way then. The majority of painting is pretty much done until we do the hallway. I built the, what was I building? The bathroom cabinet. So I built that, but there's one screw that won't like tighten in it. Why is that light flashing? That's creepy. There's one screw that won't tighten in it, so I'm gonna get Jack to look at that. Maybe we need to get like a slightly bigger screw just to hold it in, because it doesn't seem that sturdy. But then it is only like B&M, it was 30 quid, but yeah, I just don't want to not tighten it and it just be like wobbly or something come loose or break or anything like that. We've made some progress. There's a couple of bags still left in my car of clothes. Jack's on his way now. He picked up my toothbrush and my retainers for me because we're actually going to stay here tonight, which I don't know, I'm kind of scared, but I'm excited. So when he gets here, I'm going to help him bring a few more things up. So we've got a TV to go on this chest of drawers, which I finally finished painting and managed to bring it back into the bedroom myself, and then brought all the drawers in and put them in afterwards. Otherwise it would have been just a little bit too heavy. But I'm
think they look quite good for, I think they were originally Ikea, but obviously they were like a darker oak colour, if you guys remember. But I painted a few coats of like matte white paint and then 2 coats of satin wood paint over it. And I think it looks quite cool, and because it is Ikea, we are going to get a glass top for this, because I used to have a chest of drawers that was just the white malm range, and that had a glass top, but it was like a different size to this. So I've done that, I've tidied up a little bit, I've hoovered through, I've mopped, I've put some dust sheets away and tidied up the like living room area, but the mirror that I was painting has just had one last coat of the satin wood on it, so that's just drying on the floor at the moment. Then we can decide where we're going to put that, and that can go away. I've set the TV up and I've been watching some YouTube videos on there. I've connected it in through the port, so if we want to use Freeview we can, and like I said, Jack's bringing the other TV on here, so I think we can just connect that to the internet for now and watch like Netflix and stuff on it, because it's a smart TV. And I've just plugged Jack's PlayStation in, so hopefully I've plugged it in the right things in his TV. I don't even know. He'll know more than me on that, but I thought I'd just give you, I don't know, one last little look around, and then I think I'm going to end this vlog here, so that will conclude like movie vlog 2. And then I think the 3rd vlog, I don't know whether I will start tomorrow, but once like more stuff is here, I think I'll give you guys a run through, and like when furniture starts arriving, so I won't rush that one as much. That might be a little bit later. Today is Friday, so the first moving vlog is going to go up tomorrow morning. And then whenever this one goes up, I don't know, probably a few days, but I need to edit. So obviously my desk and my computer is back home, but I'm hoping to get that up here tomorrow, along with my chest of drawers and a few other decorations and stuff that I left there. But then I think that is pretty much it, and then we're just waiting for our blinds to be fitted, because they've paid for new blinds, because these ones are like quite broke and old. So we're getting new blackout white blinds in all 3 rooms next Thursday. I think the sofa's coming next Wednesday, and yeah, and then I'm gonna, like, when everything's kind of in place, I'm gonna go through and deep clean again. And obviously as we go, like, we've literally had the keys nearly a week. Jack's got to finish off some shelves in the last wardrobe bit, but I don't think he'll do that tonight. He might do that tomorrow. And then in a little bit, it is what, 6:20, so once I help him up with the last few bits that he's brought over for this evening, we're gonna have a quick tidy up, and then pop over to Lidl's, because that's literally like over the river. Pop over to Lidl's to just grab a few bits. Like, we've still got tea, coffee and sugar here, but obviously if we're going to stay the night, we're going to want breakfast, and I don't really want to be ordering things just yet. But let me just show you where we're at the moment before Jack comes home and I end this vlog. So obviously it is still a mess, but my bedding is here and my cushions. We've got a few bags and stuff that I'm waiting to bring my other chest of drawers and desk down to put back in there. Got my table lamp, so there's just some bits there. Obviously need to put these blinds down. We've got Jack's fan, some bits there, and then this is the chest of drawers all finished. Not bad, if I do say so myself. And my mum just said maybe put a towel down on the top of it to stop it marking until we can get like a glass a glass top for this, just to protect it if the TV does go on it, because we've got like the plug sockets and stuff here. I've got my little ottoman thing that isn't going to stay, but it's just handy to have there if we do need to store some stuff. I've just dumped stuff on it. This is my little cabinet that's like built, but need to tighten it a little bit more, and then the other one that I need to take back. But this is what we are looking like. So the shelves there are to go in here, but Jack just needs to finish fitting all these little screws all over, and then we can slot the shelves in. But yeah, that's what they're looking like. I am happy. So I'd say half of my clothes are here, and obviously I've got to buy more hangers and stuff. I just need to bring the other half. That's my box of other shoes. Like I said to you, I think the other day or yesterday, I've done all of my makeup drawers now. That's stuff from Jack's chest of drawers. And then the mirror is still drying, but this is our setup. I don't know what we're going to do with that mirror, whether we're going to use it yet. Again, just another box of all Jack's stuff that needs to be put away. But it's getting there, so this will be dry by later and we can like sort this out tomorrow. But I've gone through and I've hoovered and I've given it a quick mop. I've put all of like the paint and my mum's dust sheets and rollers and stuff there. This is literally how me and Jack are going to have to spend
our evenings until Wednesday when the sofa comes. So thanks Mum for the garden chairs, at least they do recline a little bit. But yeah, that is where we're at. I am happy that it's coming together. Obviously I've been like clearly stressed and feeling a bit run down. That's why all of these cold sores have come out, and like it's just so sore. But I've been putting Zabirax and keeping them like hydrated and stuff with lip balm multiple times a day, but as soon as it starts to dry out, like it just gets so sore again. So maybe I'll have a bath here tomorrow. There's a few rollers and stuff drying in that bath at the moment. I really hope you guys enjoyed vlog 2. Let me know if these vlogs are interesting to you. I don't know, I didn't really think I'd be doing like moving vlog kind of things. I'm not sure if this is the normal type of vlog that people want to see. Again, I apologise for looking like absolute shit throughout this, but can you blame me? If you have enjoyed though, please give the video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you are thinking of our apartment. And before you do go, make sure you are subscribed to my channel. I think I'm like 60 subscribers away from 4,000 at the moment, so maybe by the time this video actually goes up I'll be at 4,000, which would be pretty cool. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.